At this time, I'm joined now by Ken Oram, Idaho Central Credit Union. Ken, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Tell me a little bit about how you personally are doing and how your company's doing now that we're in this pandemic.
Well, it's been an interesting time, Matt. My wife had a total knee replacement about 5 weeks ago now, and I had intended to stay home and help her through that for a couple of weeks. And as it turned out, I got to stay home much longer than that. So we've been in self-quarantine for quite some time, obviously through electronic channels, still staying in communication, but it's been an interesting time. And about half of our workforce is now remote, which is 1,300 people. I think we're at 700 that are home. That's a lot of people, and we did that all in about 14 days. So
Wow.
very amazing. But anyway, we're doing fine. My wife and I are fine. Our credit union's fine. Our employees are fine. It's just an interesting time.
It's just a different way to do business, huh?
It is, and people talk about a new normal. I don't know what that means. I kind of want to go back to the old normal, but we'll see how that we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, for years and years and years now, Idaho Central Credit Union has been voted the best place to work in Idaho, and that is due to the culture that you've developed there at ICCU. How are you continuing that culture now that everybody is in their different geographic locations, or is there any difference at all?
Well, it's definitely more challenging because it's hard to see people face to face. You can't interact and walk around and chat with folks, and but there's electronic. I mean, we live in a wonderful time of amazing technology, just like we're using right now, you and I, and we're able to do the same thing. So we have our one-on-ones and our team meetings using technology, and try to keep everybody together that way. We've had some fun things too, where people have delivered treats to their coworkers at home, and that includes treats for their dogs and cats. And so, we're trying whatever we can to make sure we stay in contact with each other. Certainly more challenging, but not impossible.
Nice. Now, tell me a little bit about how you're interacting with customers. Am I correct in assuming that like lobbies have been closed and you're doing distance, social distancing with your clients? Are you moving a lot towards online banking and online work?
Yeah, we had a lot of online already, and certainly that's been accentuated over the past month. One of the hardest decisions I've made in my career was to close our lobbies and go to appointments only. And I knew what that signal would be to the economy and to the public. And it eventually it became clear that we had to do that. We had to go down that road. Um, that's hard, so now we have big lines in our drive ups, and we have to control that and go out and try to do something to keep people engaged. And it's just so much different to not be able to interact face to face inside of our lobbies. Luckily, again, our technical skills and electronic skills of our credit union, so much more enhanced. And one of the things some of the folks in your viewing area know is we built a brand new data center in Chubbuck. Just finished it last fall and moved in all new equipment, 100% new in the data center, and could not have possibly come at a better time. So we have the best capabilities that we've ever had to be able to interact with our members electronically.
Let me ask you quickly about the payroll protection plan that the government passed. Where does that stand with your company right now?
So the Paycheck Protection Program from the SBA, we funded, I don't know, somewhere around 1,500 loans, 125 million dollars worth of loans to all sorts of small businesses all across Idaho. Of course, the program ran out of money. The appropriation is at zero now. And so we're waiting, hoping that Congress will appropriate more. We have a bunch of business folks that are waiting, hoping that there's more appropriation. And so we processed all those applications. We're ready to hit submit the second that money's available. But we probably have another maybe 1,000 small businesses still to help. And so we're excited, hoping that money comes through so we can do that.
All right, Ken Oram from Idaho Central Credit Union. Thank you so much for taking the time. Stay safe and stay healthy, okay?